One of the most important things for creating high-level mind maps is splitting information. Or maybe this is the most important thing for creating high-level mind maps. And I'll be showing here a few different ways how I split information. Whenever I'm creating mind maps, I try to get the information and split in small pieces, as small as it could be, like this text that I'll be using as an example. One of the first ways how I use to split and organize that information is just add a keyword, or like a rather calling, a trigger word, and then I add the text after it. Or you can also proceed like in these two other examples. You just add two different trigger words and then the text in front of it. And yes, on my approach, a trigger word could have more than one word, like in this example. Because a trigger word is just a keyword that triggers the knowledge inside your brain. It's like a small spoiler about the information you're gonna get inside of this node. And following this thought line, like in this fourth example, you can use as many trigger words as you want, and then add this small piece of information in the end. And also in this fifth example, you can just get this small piece of information and split in a single line. Freeplane is a free open source software for creating mind maps. And as a variation of this fifth example, here in the end, you can change for Freeplane is a free open source software for A or B, or depending on the information you are working with, you could also use Freeplane as a free open source software for A, B, C, D, and create a list about things that this is for. In this case, this is Freeplane, or any other similar structure. And in this eighth example, Freeplane is a free open source software for A, B, C, and in front of it, you can add a summary node with this bracket embracing the nodes behind it. And if really needed, you can keep going on and on, adding more nodes after this, splitting and organizing your information. And remember, you always need to find a perfect balance between splitting and organizing information vertically and horizontally. And on expert mind maps, it's very common and usual you need to split information in a way that you can't see the final node of a set of nodes and the root node at the same time. But this also will always depend on your screen size and resolution. And in this ninth example, you can also split this piece of information vertically. Freeplane is a free open source software for creating mind maps, or any similar variation like Freeplane, meaning is a free open source software for creating mind maps. If you click in the card that is being displayed above the screen, you can check out this other video where I'm gonna unfold all the branches of a huge map that I have. That's a very good concrete example of how you can create a mind map of something complex and huge, always following this structure. I've been doing this for such a long time that I can't even remember all the ways I used to split and organize information. Those are just a few examples. This is it for now. See you in the next video.